like boobies. You like boobies. Vicky likes boobies.
You're tacky and I hate you.
Now, are there any damn questions?
Have you any idea what the street value of this mountain is?
This is a nice fish, you know? Big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish.
Good evening, bottom feeders and underachievers. I'm sure it's been another miserable week for you. It's borderline for me. With that being said, why don't you take advantage of the free entertainment you're getting and pop yourself a cheap beer. Maybe open up a bag of store brand chips because you poors can't afford Lay's. And
I prefer Wise.
Well, it's very regional of you, Joe. And enjoy the weekend. I am your host, Justin, as always, joined by
Mike. Kyle.
In the power top, not a bottom feeder.
And Joe.
All right. We ask silly questions, give silly answers, or well thought out answers. Depends on the question.
It can be both.
Yes.
Or neither.
Or neither. And you guys enjoy this, so we do it. Start strong. Mike's question du jour.
Come here. Emery, come here. She's putting Sadie to bed. What's the most annoying song you've ever heard?
Joe.
Yeah?
But
Achy Breaky Heart. I fucking hate that song.
Wow.
You know what? The year that came out, the girls in gym on the other side of the sliding door had to line dance to that song. So yes, I too cannot stand that fucking song at all.
It's the same word. It's the same. Repeat over and over and over and over.
Are there any lyrics in that song, or is it just chorus?
I think it's just chorus, and it repeats over and over and over. There's very minimal lyrics.
It's like one lyric set in the middle.
Well, he talks about his other body parts, like, and what you could tell them to do.
Yeah.
Really? Like, you could tell my lips to tell my fingertips and stuff like that.
You could tell my dick. My achy breaky dick.
If you're achy breaky in your dick, there's something wrong. You should see a doctor.
You've never had like an incident?
No.
You've never been.
If you did,
you've never been fucking.
Life changer.
You've never been fucking so hard and like things are a little slippery and like something slips out and like it's like a. You've never had a
close call. That's
yeah.
a close because you can break it.
Yeah, you can. You can break your dick.
Yeah, no. I said, ow, no.
Yeah,
okay.
That's never happened to you.
As a power top, I have. Common occurrence.
It is. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Rule of the road. It's a hazard you gotta swerve around.
Yeah, it is.
Like full breakage, or just kind of because we've all had a.
No, it's never been fully broken, but there's been times that it was like, whoo, and it
the flow of the situation.
Fucking slams on them brakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you whisper in their ear, "You little bitch of that."
Now spit in my face and choke me. That devolved quickly. Okay, Vinny, what's your favorite song?
Mumble rap.
Least favorite song? That's vague though.
Oh, the song is.
What song?
And who's that by? Oh, that guy. That was on his first mixtape, right?
Okay.
I like his early stuff.
I didn't dive too deep in this one because I'm like, I don't even want to give any credence or credit to the hate, but the whole genre in and of itself, I couldn't care less about it.
Okay, so it's just one form of sound that really gets to you. And it's
Yeah. O's and belly.
I wish we could isolate that and loop it to make it the next theme song, and put the movie quotes over that.
You don't have to wish. We have the technology.
We could do that.
Yes.
That's up to you, big guy, if you want to.
Yeah. How much time do you have on your hands, Joe?
I have a while right now.
Done and done.
I've got so much nothing right now.
So I'm going to be watching a lot of movies and painting.
I'm glad you're catching up on movies.
The walls.
I had a tie on this one. There's two songs that like equally drive me to the point of like wanting to jab myself in the fucking ear. And one is the Blippi Dinosaur song. I knew Kyle was going to get that one.
How's that one go?
No, it doesn't.
It goes. It obviously goes.
Not out of my mouth. And U2's Vertigo.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I fucking hate it. It wasn't even one of the. It wasn't even one of the songs that they like mysteriously uploaded to everybody's phones at the time. No, that had come out prior to that. But like, I don't like Bono to begin with. I think U2 is a very overrated band. But that song in particular, oof, near blackouts.
I don't see that.
I just
Fucking
think of
hate it.
iPods
Yeah.
and people dancing and,
I just think of South Park.
oh yeah.
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 Hello, it's Bono calling.
Bono want Pippi? Mike.
I don't think anyone's going to beat Hamster Dance.
I love Hamster.
Oh god, I fucking hate that song.
I liked Hamster Dance for like the first minute. And then, no.
Oh, I have bad memories to Hamster Dance.
It's catchy.
It seems like it's always getting louder as you're listening to it. I know it's impossible.
I know.
Because it reaches, like, it starts slow, and they layer it, but it reaches a certain point where it can't be. It still seems like it.
There was a techno mix of Hamster Dance, and it was one of those, like, what the fuck were you thinking moment, the girl I was with at that time, and she did this dance, and I am forever scarred of Hamster Dance, because I just want to throw up in my mouth.
Did she try to peg you to Hamster Dance?
No, she was like a girl I hooked up with very, very, very briefly, and
Was she
I
nasty?
I want to puke just thinking about her.
Oh, so it's not just the song. You have associated with a poor decision.
A very
But
poor
she happened to have
decision.
a nickname given to her by Justin and Mike, right?
No,
Mostly Justin. I
No.
can't take the name for that one.
Justin does know her though.
Do I?
You do. I will not mention her name here, but you
probably
do
smart.
know her.
Very smart.
Text it to me.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Text it to me.
That was disgusting. Please never do that again.
What?
She just hair hankied?
Yeah, someone just wiped her nose with her hair.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
not going to say who.
Nice. That's what it's there for.
Sure.
But
In
her.
a survival situation, you got bugs, you got hair. Make some lemonade.
That's what arms are for, though. 4 arms are perfect.
You should mess with her. If she keeps doing that, her hair's going to turn green.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about that after.
Ew.
What? It was
So,
bad. All
I
right.
heard all your guys' answers,
Yes, Kyle. You
and they're all good answers. I can't rationalize why none of them are my answers because I think they're all better answers than mine. But for some reason, my answer still has to be the song "Cheerleader" by Omi.
Ooh,
I don't know if you know that song,
that song is really fucking annoying.
but from the minute I heard that song, and it was like on what was it, like top 40 radio for like the whole summer that it came out.
Sure was.
And I was like, it just so happened to be the summer where I was like, where it was like we were hanging out with like Crystal and Omi and Emily a lot, and Jill. So between the four of them, it was on rotation while we were getting ready to go out, while we were going to the place, while we were coming home from the place. I would hear it 3 times a night, 2 nights a week for the entire summer.
No.
Plus all the times I was going to work and would have to hear it in the car. So
going into it too, it wasn't like it started to grate on you. It grated on you initially.
yes, I heard it and I was like, well, this is a weird song to be on rotation on the radio because it's not very good. and then it, you know, because I mean, yeah, I don't think it's like a normal answer for this. I can think of a lot of other songs that should annoy me more than this one, but I think it's just because I was so against it from the beginning, and they just knew that and shoved it down my throat.
Are you listening?
It's like the wet willy of songs for me.
Now
It's like they knew it. They knew I didn't like it, so that was their move.
Okay.
I gotta listen to this thing now. I'm gonna have it. I hope it doesn't come up in the background.
It is.
You can keep going though. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Are you playing cheerleader?
Yeah, he is.
I'm wearing headphones and I can't hear it.
I can hear it.
I've never heard any of your guys' songs, to be honest with you.
You've never heard Achy Breaky Heart?
Oh, no, I've heard that one. I haven't heard Hamster or Cheerleader.
I'm pretty sure you've heard Hamster, though.
Oh, I think she's cheerleader.
Never go to hamsterdance.com if it still exists.
Does it exist?
I have
I'm gonna find
no
out.
idea.
How are you going to know if it exists until you go there?
Exactly.
Ugh.
Like Meat Spin, Tub Girl. How do you know they exist till you go there?
Oh, girl. I forgot about that one.
Lemonparty.org? Lemonparty.gov?
Lemon
Girls, 1 cup.
God.
Hamsterdance.com is no longer on the internet, and the domain is for sale.
Oh, thank God.
You should snatch that bastard up.
We should.
Nope.
Let's bring it
You know,
back.
but it's just like a vacant song. There's nothing to it.
We're taking it
I'm
back.
getting annoyed at it.
All right. Next up, I tasked everyone with doing a who's who because we don't do them nearly as often as we used to anymore, and this is a good way to fill a question. And I gave out the shows. I didn't let them pick.
Smart. Thankfully.
I gave myself Power Rangers. I gave Vinny Full House. Mike, I gave you Rick and Morty. Kyle got Game of Thrones. And Joe got Doctor Who, the Doctor's End Companions. Joe, I'm going to save you for last since you have doubles.
Okay.
Let's start with Vinny.
Well, obviously, I'm Jesse Katsopoulos, right? That's a given.
Sure.
Have mercy.
Fight it.
Mike would be Joey Gladstone. He's
I'm
just,
not even trying to fight it.
That's interesting.
Okay.
He's got his finger on the pulse of everyone's funny bone. Father of 2 girls. I have to give Kyle Danny Tanner. He's everyone's Danny Tanner.
It's fitting.
Awesome.
I'm not very good at cleaning up.
Yeah, he's not.
It's fine. This is my world. You're living in it now. And the Michelle Tanner, played by the boy, Joe. I don't think I left out Justin. No.
Got it, dude.
He is Kimmy Gibbler, Stinky Feet. Get out of my house.
I don't have
please.
stinky feet though.
And this is my world, and you're living in it. I don't understand. You give me a pass.
I was hoping so hard when he gave me Danny that he was going to be Kimmy Gibbler.
You want me to answer?
Jeff's kiss.
Listen, I didn't.
You got a Jeff's kiss out of Kyle.
Wow.
That's high praise.
Also, when I read this, I'm a little not angry, but if I don't have shitless either, but you've been continuously attacking me, so you get dubbed Kimmy Gibbler.
How have I been? I have not been attacking you. I have been showering you with love
We can
all
talk
day.
about this. We can talk about this later if you'd like.
We will. Don't worry about it.
But you know, that's the end of my TED Talk.
Okay. I'll go. I am the Green Ranger or White Ranger, the Tommy Oliver of the group.
So,
Don't shake your head. I am. The Red Ranger, the power struggle between the two leaders, one clearly the leader, one thinks he's the leader, would be Vin. Vin would be my Red Ranger. Okay.
God, I know where this is going. I know where this is going already.
This is going to be classic. I know who Kyle's getting.
Joe is the Blue Ranger.
That was very nice of you.
Ooh, I did not think that's where this is going. Okay.
Kyle's our Black Ranger.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's still lie there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and Mike, because he would want nothing to do with any of us being Power Rangers, is Zordon.
Thank you for not giving me Alpha.
You're
Oh
welcome.
my god. I really thought you were going to give Joe Trini.
Yeah.
Mike Kelly.
Oh,
That would have been real old school.
yeah. Let's go with Mike's Rick and Morty.
Okay, so for myself, just get me out of the way. It's kind of tricky. If I'm going with actual personality, I'm picking Bird Person.
Ooh. Okay, you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't I just? Kyle, I know this is going to seem like an insult, but out of that entire group of characters, calling you Beth Smith is the nicest thing I could do.
I don't know the show well enough.
Yeah.
She's one of the few almost balanced characters. She's got her moments where she's got a lot of issues, but like she generally has her emotional shit together.
Appreciate you.
Obviously, Joe is Morty.
Yeah.
Obviously, Justin's Rick.
Yeah.
The trick really became finding Vinny, but it wasn't really that hard, because he's definitely the Mr. Nimbus of our group.
Dude, before you continue,
I
Megan can confirm. Go ahead.
Thank you from
I go around the house just thrusting my stuff. It's crazy. Go ahead.
Mr. Nimbus is that universe's version of Namor, but he is so much more sexual.
Yep.
I would have also appreciated if he was evil Morty.
So, you know, I could kind of see that, but he needed to stand on his own. I needed to make sure he has something. And there's enough supporting characters. We could just do a supporting character.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to be lazy and call myself Mr. Poopy Butthole, but that doesn't apply. It's just a great name.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, boy.
Vin also could have been Mr. Meeseeks.
Could have called him Garbage Goober, but I'm not going to be mean to him.
His face.
Kyle.
All right.
I was excited for this one.
Me too.
All right. I'm
Please don't
gonna go in reverse order. So like the ones I'm least confident in to most confident in. So Joe, I gave Podrick Payne.
Okay. I like it.
Because he starts off and everyone just assumes he doesn't know anything, and he's basically just like a detriment almost. Is like everybody thinks like, oh, he's just going to slow us down, but ultimately he ends up proving his value to multiple characters over the course of the show, even though he doesn't get the same amount of time as a lot of the other characters. So he maximizes his value over the course of the seasons. Remember, I'm going least confident to most confident here, so do not attack me when I say that I am Brandon Stark. Yeah.
I won't attack, but I'll say that's not who I would have chosen.
I would love to hear who you guys would have chosen for me.
No, you wouldn't.
What?
No, you wouldn't.
Tormund.
I have no fun. I wouldn't be able to pick anyone.
Well, the reason why I chose him is because his personality at the very beginning of the show is very similar to what my personality was like when I was actually a kid. And then he gets injured, which is something that happened to me quite often. And he ends up going on a quest of basically he found out what he was going to be doing with his life and what he wanted to do with his life at a pretty young age, and then just continued to pursue that through the course of the entire show and was like not really ever diverted from that path. And he also relied heavily on knowledge of people way older than him. So like I would say that my value in most situations is the fact that I am able to recall knowledge from like my elders. And even though like Bran is not like a haha guy, like I try to be a lot, I think
he's got good one-liners though.
What?
He's had some solid one-liners.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know who anybody else would pick for me. I'll go on to Justin. For Justin, I did a Jaqen H'ghar, who was the guy that was in a wagon and was locked up with 2 other men because he was one of the most dangerous men in Westeros. And they refused to let him get back. And also, there's a tie-in that people might not understand with the many-faced god and the fact that Manuel Fachez is a thing that Justin once said, and I cannot not think of that character and Justin together forever now.
Yeah. Manuel Fachez.
How I feel, this is going to sound weird when I say this, but how I feel about Vin is how I feel about this character on the show. Is almost just like, when I see him, I just want to give him a big hug. Is Tormund Giantsbane.
Yes.
Because I think his comedic timing, his general sense of humor, and the fact that he's just like the kind of guy you want to drink a beer with is just fantastic. And then for Mike, and I think this is my favorite one of all, is Sir Davos Seaworth.
For Mike?
For Sir Davos, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's older than most of the other characters.
Ouch.
He's actually an atheist, but he's constantly surrounded by religious people who try to make him believe in shit he absolutely will never believe in. And he is forced to serve and fight in wars that he thinks are just absolute nonsense.
It's one of my favorite characters on that show.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best.
That was nice, thank you.
Manuel Fachez. All right. Jojo.
All right. Wait. I want to hear the Brandon Starks, though, real quick. What's the counter to Brandon Starks? Because I knew that wasn't good, but it's like really hard for me to pick a character for myself.
Honestly, I would have given you Tormund.
Tormund?
Yeah.
Alright.
I would give you like Robert Baratheon or Sam.
Alright.
Like, I don't know if you really want to fight, but like, your back's to the wall. Girl, baby behind you. You got some dragon glass. You ready in the book?
Yeah, you are. You're actually.
When we do our D&D campaign, that's pretty much what my character's going to be like.
Yeah.
I read about it in a book.
Vinny's fine with. Vinny was a good pick for Tormund too. But I would have given him Jaime Lannister.
You would have given me Jaime Lannister?
Yes.
I don't have a sister, bro. I'm not doing that.
I didn't say.
Anything for myself,
I didn't say it was because you were fucking your sister.
Probably Ned Stark or Jon Snow.
You're not Jon Snow.
Yeah, that's
None of us are good enough deep down to be Jon Snow.
Well, my last name means, wolf. At least half of it does. It's obvious I would just be a Stark, is all I'm saying. Definitely not Robert. Definitely not Bran.
Arya.
Definitely the one that didn't run zigzag with the arrows.
Give you Arya.
Isaac. I'm Isaac, boy.
You can read it too. What? You can do one here, man.
Because we're doing this show, my screen is minimized, so I can't even mute right now. The mute button when I'm minimized is so small that I can't even hit it with my fat fingers.
All right, Pravda.
Alright, I'm just going to get this one out of the way. I'm 11.
For anybody who doesn't actually watch Doctor Who, at least the actor's name or
So I would be Matt Smith's doctor, because I'm awkward and childlike, but I do know things.
Yeah.
Kyle, I gave you Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart. I went with a mixture of old Who and new Who.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect it.
Yeah. Vinny, you were Jamie. If anybody doesn't know who Jamie is, Jamie was the second Doctor's long-running companion, picked right out of Scotland.
Is that Dave Tennant? I want to be Dave Tennant.
I'm close.
No, this is
It's a couple
decades apart.
Many, many decades apart.
If you want to change your answer, that's fine.
Mike, you are the fourth Doctor. You're Tom Baker. And
Afro?
Justin, what?
Is that Afro guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Justin, you are Sacha Dhawan's master, who, if anybody did watch the most recent Doctor Who, he was the highlight of this recent incarnation of Doctor Who.
You completely let me down here, Joe. You had the opportunity to name one of us K9, and you didn't.
Yeah.
So I was expecting that for Justin.
Also, like, you're supposed to give a doctor and a companion.
I was supposed to give a doctor and a companion?
That's what it says.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to just pick a who's
I could
who.
confuse that, too.
Okay, that's fair enough. So I'm a bad guy. I'm not a companion or a doctor.
Well, no, he did travel with the Doctor. There was a weird thing with this incarnation of the Master.
Oh, this was the Indian guy, right?
He was. Everybody could talk bad about Chibnall and how he wrote the Doctor and wrote the episodes. The Master was played beautifully, especially in that last episode.
I was a little shocked that I did not get Capaldi's Doctor.
I was thinking of giving you 12.
Yeah, I'm obviously a David Tennant.
How can you be who I am?
Yeah, Mike's the David Tennant, bro.
Oh, damn, dude, really? Or I guess we both are. Weird.
You could be Eccleston. He's pretty hardcore.
Actually, Tennant technically is 10 and 14.
Oh, stop.
Okay, I'll be 14.
We don't know anything about 14 yet, though.
Exactly. I'm a mystery myself, so what up?
Got the enigma.
I'll take 9. I'll be 9.
Before we advance, I would just like to formally protest Justin's Power Rangers layout. Just want that out in the ether.
I think that was fair. That was the most fair Who's Who I could have done.
Well, if anything, I feel like you'd be Lord Zed. I'd be the Green Ranger, the Red Ranger, the Blue Ranger, the Black Ranger. And then everybody else.
Ernie from the juice bar? Like, what do you want?
Yeah,
I'll give Bulk and Skull. Thanks a lot.
There you go, Vin. I'll change you. You're definitely
I was gonna say,
Skull.
I'll give Vin the White Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Blue Ranger. I can just say the Black Ranger and Joe's Alpha 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Poor Joe.
I knew that would come up.
All right.
And I'll be the Black Lion. Oh, no, that doesn't. Because that's a different...
No, they had a Black
Lion.
Lion.
I'll be the VR Troopers. I want to be a different team.
Yeah, that's fine. You are the VR Troopers, the fucking Aldi's version of the fucking Power Rangers. Anyway, pick a Schwarzenegger movie and make it better by replacing him with your favorite Muppet. Vin, since you like to talk so much, go.
Arnold Schwarzenegger Muppet movie, I would probably go Predator with Ernie.
Your answer's wrong, but
What?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that.
No, it's right. It's right because Ernie is the Predator, and then Bert would be the I'm sorry. Ernie's Arnold. Bert would be the Predator, and it's like a.
Then they fuck?
That sounds like an awful snuff film.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Muppet snuff film. Bert murders all the other Muppets, and it's just him and Ernie at the end. He's like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Mike absolutely picked Predator as well.
Would you call that a Snuffit movie?
Yeah, Snuffit. The
Snuffits take the jungle.
Did you do Predator, Mike?
Me?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, no.
I see. I figured you would have. I didn't either.
I didn't. Kyle. I pulled a Kyle here. I have 3.
Wow. Okay. We'll save you for last then.
Well, you should go last then. Yeah.
I'll go next. I did Total Recall, and I replaced Schwarzenegger with Fozzie Bear.
Really
that's good.
Yeah. Him running around Mars.
Ah.
Hey, Benny, screw you. Ah.
I'm Hauser.
See you at the party, Richter. Ah.
Joe?
I did True Lies. Obviously, Arnold's got to be Kermit. Jamie Lee Curtis has to be Miss Piggy.
See, I said only replace Arnold.
I know, but...
God damn it.
Well, Kermit and Jamie Lee Curtis. It will work.
It'll work, yeah.
It'll work.
Do it. Do some more. Do it slow. Take your head drop the floor. Turn around.
Kyle.
Oh, good.
He's holding her on the freaking the helicopter.
Yeah.
From the
Kermit arms. I want a shot of it being fired out with like M16s. He just runs through frame.
Kyle.
I chose Jingle All the Way, and I'm replacing Arnold with Rizzo the Rat because I want to see Rizzo the Rat argue with an alcoholic mailman for half of a movie.
I want to see him try and carry the Turbo Man figure.
I want to see him wear the Turbo Man suit in a parade.
That's great.
The Turbo Man suit just happens to be Rizzo's.
And I want him to try and be physically imposing to Phil Hartman.
That's my favorite one so far. All right, Mike, what do you got?
Okay, so I put Fozzie in Last Action Hero.
Okay.
Wow, there, right there, the bad guys are in there.
I want to see Kermit in Junior because I think it would be hilarious to see Kermit's stomach expanding.
I'm going to be a mommy too. My nipples are sensitive.
And in the Terminator, I want Beeper. There's only 14 lines that Arnold has in the entirety of the Terminator, and I want them to all come out. Me, 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 me.
Richard Beaker with the fucking sunglasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blasted up the fucking police station.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one.
What's the meat for fuck you asshole?
Okay, that's that. What is something that people love, but you absolutely can't stand? I'll go first. Mine is venting on social media every day.
I'm good.
Hi.
I agree, Justin.
I hate that.
Like, some people over 50 need to just delete.
Some
I don't think they
people.
understand what it is.
A friend of mine's wife, daily, is just paragraphs and paragraphs of like this person that cut her off in traffic and how hard she's worked for everything she's gotten, and she's so mad at people questioning their just blah 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 blah. Fuck off.
Shut up. You know who's hilarious on Facebook though? Nanny. She'll be like, "Oh, share this if you want to see this roll of 20s end up at your feet."
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
She does do a lot of those. I bet I won't even get one like things, doesn't she?
My mom does too. It's like
A lot of the guilt-driven ones, like make sure you talk to your loved ones.
you're like, hey, just text me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Beth watches
Instead of
those
being on
videos
Facebook.
of all the women, all the girls that freaking cry. They're like, why can't everything so hard? All of them. I hate them.
Leave Britney alone.
I hate those
Oh, it's so
videos.
funny.
Bro, if I gotta watch another video of someone watching a video while watching another video, I don't know what the fuck's going on with social media. They got 3 faces on the screen at the same time, and I don't know who I shouldn't care about the most.
All of it.
Exactly. Waiting for something interesting to happen, and it never does.
All right, Vin, what do you got?
Like Mormon and porn.
Well, it's kind of a tough one because everyone loves this, and I'm just like, ugh. But myself, it's crazy. It's crazy how beloved someone.
Excellent answer.
That's so good. Well done.
Oh man.
Well done.
It's
Grand slam of an answer.
just to not sound narcissistic, but it just everyone just hey, how you doing? Oh, I miss you. To be so beloved, and you just look in the mirror every day and you go, you suck. It's people don't understand the struggle.
They're just being nice to you. You don't deserve it. They're doing it to make themselves feel better. That kind of shit. Is that the inside talk?
Pretty much.
You just get karma. You just want to get into heaven.
Yeah, you have a crooked jaw and your beard's unbalanced. Everyone knows it.
My man.
Anywho.
Joe.
Mayo.
Yeah, I know. Your hatred for mayonnaise runs fucking deep.
It's my kryptonite.
You share the same complexion, but I can understand.
Ooh.
Absolutely despise it.
Love it.
People love it. Like, Beth.
For years.
Sandwiches.
French fries and mayo?
Dude.
Yas, bitch.
Vin, for years I tried to get him to have mayonnaise on anything. Like, because when we worked together in the restaurant and stuff, be like, Joe, try this. There's fucking mayonnaise on it? No. There's mayo on it, isn't there?
Where do your genetics hail from? Like Alaska? Are you like an Eskimo? Like you like fish?
I do like fish.
He does like fish.
But I
like tuna salad, chicken salad, nothing like that?
Nope. I'll do tuna plain.
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
Seen it.
What about mustard?
I like mustard.
That blows my mind. 'Cause I'm okay with mayo. I don't like it, but mustard's horrendous.
I love mustard.
I love mustard. Yeah, give me a good spicy mustard. Mm-hmm.
Nice Dijon. Kyle.
This is the hardest question for me, and I will have to say, like competition shows, but like specifically like competition shows where there's no skill required. So like dating competition shows.
Okay.
Every MTV show.
Yeah, I mean there was a time when I liked them. There's a time when I used to tune in, but now I just no. And even some singing shows, I can't stand anymore.
Yeah.
It's like I would say the only shows like that are competition shows that I can still consistently watch, and I don't get the TV that much anymore, are cooking shows.
Oh. Yeah.
Which is weird because I don't cook.
But that goes in line with what you were saying because it involves like real skill.
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. So like when you watch them putting it together, you can say like, oh, this person actually has talent. This person like deserves to win.
And you might actually learn something from what they're doing. Not necessarily an entire recipe, but a technique or some shit.
Right.
Michael?
Again, I wrote 3 down, but I'm going to just zero in on one. Country music. I don't know what's wrong with you people.
Oh, I hate country music.
Dude. Listen. I was on your side for the longest time. But have you ever heard of Garth Brooks?
Yeah, he'll be the one to swim.
Bro, he's got a song called Two Pina Coladas.
Great song.
No, but I like this guy who looked a lot like him, but had like black kind of emo hair. I remember his name was Chris something.
Chris Gaines.
Yeah, he's real good.
Yeah. He's lit. He is so lit.
You're fucking welcome, Garth Brooks.
When's the last time anyone brought up Garth Brooks?
I don't know.
It's actually pretty funny. He's kind of got like a social media beef with comedian Tom Segura. It's actually quite hilarious if you guys want to go down that rabbit hole. It's funny.
It's pretty funny.
All right, next up. What are your top 5 favorite tastes?
That's a weird one, too.
Do we want to go one for one or do all 5 at once?
I feel like they're going to intersect, so if you want to do one for one.
Okay.
Right?
I'll start off.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
That was on one of my hate wings before.
I fucking love the taste of pineapple.
Can't argue that. That's a great one.
I don't want to eat something that's trying to eat me.
Joe?
Watermelon.
Kyle?
I love watermelon. Like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, watermelon freaking Sour Patch Kids.
Watermelon Sour Patch Kids. Fuck
What about the fruit, Joe?
I love the watermelon, the fruit. You know, give me a good sweet watermelon. Hell yeah.
Kyle?
Okay, good.
Well, so I did mine are all like fusion flavor, like flavor fusions.
Whatever tastes.
So, pineapple's actually on my list, but specifically chocolate covered pineapple.
It's a good one.
Because it is absolutely my favorite thing to put chocolate on when I can do it.
I never had that.
Vin?
Like edible arrangements, basically, right?
Yeah.
I kept mine pretty basic. I just chocolate.
That's a good
I
one
love
too.
it.
That's good.
Michael?
Yeah, I'll start easy. Cherry. You know I like cherry on everything.
Cherry's first favorite.
Cherry is first favorite.
Next for me, Kyle, is your daughter around? Can she hear me? I hope not.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you going late night?
Oh yeah.
Here.
Yes, because it is one of my top favorite flavors.
Can you just spell it?
Tastes. Vagina.
Peach?
Yeah. Where's the monitor?
Peach? Clam?
Well, I'm allergic to shellfish, but
Great.
But you do love some clam?
I do. But yeah, that's number 2 on my list.
PG.
Joe?
Mint.
Okay.
Yeah, I love mint. The freaking mint ice cream, mint candy.
Our first date is sexual. Because I also have mint.
Okay. Kyle?
So, curry and coconut together.
It's a good combo.
I like Thai curry.
Yeah.
It's nice. Keeping it simple, I like peanut butter. Give it to me.
Peanut butter's a good taste.
Can you combine your 1 and 2 into anything? Or do you think that wouldn't go
Well,
in?
I think most of my answers, you can just put it in a bowl and eat it.
He's excited by the time he's done.
Mike had mint. Back to me. A really well made Philly cheesesteak. Like there's something about the perfect bite of a really good cheesesteak where it like coats your mouth from like the fattiness of the cheese, the juiciness of the meat. It's the perfect amount of salt, and just like it's when done right, it's one of the most beautiful sandwiches.
Yeah.
I wanted a cheesesteak so badly today, and the place we usually go to for lunch closed yesterday.
Ugh.
I'll tell you what. Philly cheesesteaks from Philly, overrated.
Highly overrated.
And Jack Pizzeria all day.
Yeah.
Can anyone here stand Cheese Whiz on a Cheese
I can.
I don't.
I can't
I
stand
don't.
it anywhere.
I don't mind it, but it's not my preference.
I enjoy it.
Some
I
provolone,
would-
and mozzarella.
Nah.
Tony Luke's. If I'm in Philly, Tony Luke's.
See, but
Pats
they're,
and
they're like
Geno's are
they're like
overrated.
so chained out now, though.
Oh, they are. They are. It's.
And if I'm going to Philly for a sandwich, it's a fucking roast pork sandwich because it's better than any of the cheesesteaks I've had there. The roast pork sandwiches with fucking sharp provolone out in Philly.
Oh, and like the broccoli rabe on there.
Fucking
Yeah.
But anyways,
That's
yes,
good
so a really good cheesesteak is my favorite. Joe?
So this kind of intersects, but I have a little spin on it. German chocolate.
Like German chocolate
Because-
cake?
Fucking German chocolate, anything. You give me German
German
chocolate, I will. Yeah, I will devour that shit. I will. Yeah.
Yeah. That should be
Chocolate,
a Joe
yeah.
shirt.
Yes, I will. Yeah.
Kyle?
I just had one in my brain because I closed the list. Hang on. I brought this up on a show before with food takes, but barbecue sauce and ranch mixed together.
Branch?
What?
Branch. Barbecue and ranch.
Whatever you call it. Yeah.
Or ranch
Mix them together, and it's like better than pretty much any other sauce.
It's a good combo. As long as the barbecue sauce that's being mixed with it is quality. Because if you get a shitty barbecue sauce,
Yeah, like Sweet Baby Ray's.
yeah.
I would do like a Sweet Baby Ray's Hidden Valley, something like that.
Stubbs is my go-to bottled barbecue sauce because I fucking
Stubbs
love
is good. Stubbs is a good sauce.
So good. Hi, Megan's arm. Foot? Is that her foot? That's her foot.
Yeah.
Hi, Megan's foot.
She's being catty.
Just pushing things off of ledges.
Oh, so Megan was there when she heard me. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, she's been here the whole time.
All right, great.
She patted me on the back when I had to explain how I don't love myself.
Wow,
And she said, "It's okay.
it is okay.
Someone out there does."
Yeah. we have audience members that like you.
They do.
Vin,
Well,
what,
no, everyone out there does. I think that was the point, right?
oh yeah. Vin, what's your third favorite flavor taste?
Vanilla, which is Spanish for vanilla.
That's very plain of you, but I can understand.
Well, like I said, I kept it pretty basic. Like I have a cereal. It's a vanilla almond oatmeal cluster shit.
Those are good.
I love it.
Is that Post cluster shit or Kellogg's cluster shit?
It's TJ's.
Yeah. That's a
Yep.
good cereal. Michael.
The Chipotle flavor. I've become very enamored with Chipotle flavor, and I really miss Chipotle being a viable food source, like as a company.
So a good smoky pepper.
Yeah. But I also miss going into the restaurant named Chipotle and purchasing things and feeling like I spent money on something and not regretting it. So I missed 10 years.
My asshole doesn't miss Chipotle at all.
Mine either.
You were never a Chipotle lover.
No, Barbecues.
You know, Mike, you know what that makes me think of?
Mm.
When we did the East Coast and then we went to the Chipotle there that one time,
Mm.
and I walked out before you because you were waiting for your food. And when you got back into the convention, you were so pissed because it was like a half-size burrito.
Yeah.
And they charged you full price for it.
That's
You're like, what the
exactly
fuck
right.
is this?
That place, I love the taste of their barbacoa, but every time I go in there, it's a fucking crapshoot. I've gone in there, paid $15 for a burrito like that. Like I could literally fit it in my ass. There's nothing there.
Yeah. I remember that.
And then I paid $7 for one that I had to eat in 2 fucking sittings. Like,
When they give you the football.
yeah. There's no consistency there.
Fourth for me is anything warm cinnamon. Like a warm cinnamon roll or a cinnamon bread. A nice, like, warm crumb cake or like anything that's got that just warm cinnamony taste. I fucking love it.
Cinnamon sugar Pop Tart for our white trash listeners.
Yeah, that's that too. That's probably where it came from.
Your dad?
Yeah.
The only Pop Tart.
My love of cinnamon, brown sugar cinnamon Pop Tarts.
Wait. You telling me they make other flavors?
Oh, we had cinnamon sugar and we had strawberry in the house. He never ate the strawberry.
Strawberry was
Strawberry was fucking banging.
You should try the cookies and cream one. I'm alright.
Did you ever put it in the freezer?
Yes!
I think I've ever frozen.
So good.
No, cookies and cream, s'mores frozen is fucking incredible.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You ever actually toast them?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm a fat bitch. I can't just open the
Can't
package
wait.
and put it in my mouth. I'm not eating it.
Toast them. Put them in the toaster. Go ahead. What are you doing still reading the instructions for?
Joe?
A really well-made buffalo sauce. Like when you get like a buffalo
I can
wing,
appreciate
and that
that.
sauce is just.
What's your ratio of butter to hot sauce?
I don't like it too much butter. I think, like, I like to taste the hot sauce. I'm a big fan of the honey buffalo. Like, if we go to the Chegg, my flavor was always bee sting. And Lidl makes a really good honey buffalo sauce. Yeah. I want wings.
Kyle. Kyle?
Is this the last one?
No, there's one more after this.
All right. I will say, since you said
Vagina?
cinnamon, I will not say just cinnamon, but the combination of cinnamon brown sugar. Like it has to be those two together. So like snickerdoodle, something like that. But I agree though. It does have to be warm.
Yeah.
I second that.
Then?
I would say peaches. Freaking love peaches.
Peach is one of my favorite flavors. It's not on my list, but...
Actual peach, not my euphemism.
Yup.
Yeah.
Millions of peaches.
Back to me, right?
Sir.
Hard to believe coming out of my mouth, but I really love a Granny Smith apple. Specifically that kind of tart. But the fact that I really love a good one is the reason I don't eat them often. Because anytime you bite into one and it's like
Mealy.
bacon and mealy, yeah, I get put off them for like a month.
You gotta get... When I go to produce next, when it gets towards apple season, I'll get you Granny Smiths from there. Because they're, one, like the size of fucking Zach's head. And they're so good.
Like a nice juicy one.
Last...
That bites back at you.
Last favorite flavor for me, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie. Just about a minute out of the oven where it's still warm, so it's kind of falling apart, and like the chocolate's still melty, and you take that first bite, and it's just the essence of butter and chocolate and sugar and everything you shouldn't be eating, but it's there, and it's almost fucking orgasmic.
With milk.
Oh, of course, with milk, yeah. I found a really good oat milk that's like near perfect to regular milk.
Near perfect isn't near enough.
It's good enough for me. Joe?
So, I'm not a big breakfast person, but when I do indulge in breakfast, I usually get waffles, but I want a really, really good maple syrup on there. Like, when we went to Canada, and I feel like we were spoiled by how good that maple syrup was. It's that dark amber and that sweet flavor, just,
It's nothing like tree jizz.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love that tree jizz.
Fresh from the source.
Outside licking wood.
Yeah.
There we know.
Kyle.
So this is I saved this one for last because it's
This is also
it's
vagina.
weird because it's pretty specific. So peanut butter and jelly, but not just peanut butter and jelly. When you toast the bread, so you get a warm peanut butter and jelly, and you eat that with a fresh cup of coffee, that combination of flavors, home run. And it's weird because this is a thing that I started doing in college when I would need like an extra cup of coffee at lunchtime because I was up all night. And I didn't know that it was a thing anybody else ever ate until I started working where I work now, and I found out that is like my boss's go-to lunch combination. He's the only other person that I've ever met that consistently will eat that, given the opportunity.
You have a sandwich soulmate?
I guess.
That's cute.
But it's like the dumbest sandwich ever. It's just toasted peanut butter and jelly.
Can I give you a tidbit?
But it's got to be grape jelly, by the way. Grape jelly.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever put little thin slices of butter on your peanut butter and jelly?
No.
Dude. Changing the game with that one.
My cardiologist would not be thrilled about that.
Oh, he would. He'd be like, bro.
I could do plant butter and I'll keep the sandwich vegan.
Whatever you gotta do, get some butter up on that bee.
Shout out to Country Crock for creating the best plant butter on the market, by the way. It is spot on. It's so fucking good.
Dude, Country Crock reminds me of Poppy so much.
So much. That's why I was happy that they had
tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you get it in the big brown tub, or is it in like one of those little artisan vegan things?
No, the vegan thing's in the smaller little tub.
Made out of hemp.
But our grandfather, like, you knew he was home from the train, working his shift when, like, his dinner was put in the microwave, you heard it go off, and you would hear the giant industrial-sized Country Crock tub hit the fucking counter. You're like, oh,
BJ's.
Yep. He's about to butter that fucking bread. And, like, it was a 50% bread, 50% Country Crock ratio.
Editor's note, not toast.
No.
My guy ate sliced white bread, buttered to shit.
Yep.
Oh, I
How
won't.
fucking hungry was he? Like, you can't even give it 30 seconds to get hot?
Nope.
That's where I get it from. Just give it to me.
And, like, the fucking plate would be drenched in pepper. Everything was just, like, coated in pepper.
Well, you have to offset the butter flavor.
Such a bro.
Yeah.
Something's got to open up your capillaries.
It's fucking hardcore.
I have an honorable mention, though.
Is it also vagina?
It is not vagina, but...
I'm fucking disappointed. I
Butthole.
am disappointed in all of you.
No, well, I don't think you'd be disappointed in this. Justin,
Semen?
your pesto.
Oh, thanks. Yo, it's funny you mentioned that. I just made some today.
I have never found... I can't find any pesto that compares to your pesto.
I appreciate that, Joe.
Tell me what you're doing right now, Joe.
No,
Joe gets very excited. I would make Joe pesto all the time when we worked together in the restaurant.
So what are you saying? His pesto's better than the rest of us? Like, his pesto's the best pesto in the world or something? Like, is it
I'm
pesto?
talking about you.
Justin knows his pesto.
My pesto is better than the resto?
You should bottle that shit.
Like, we some kind of clowns? Like, the bird's name was Pesto. Everybody remember that?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
The good feathers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whose turn was that? Vinny, was that you? No,
Oh,
you're
something
now,
here.
right?
Mine's stipulation based as well, but there's just nothing like end of the day, post 5 o'clock-ish, cold beer. Just a nice cold beer at the end of the day, like on the weekend or something like that.
That is a good. That's also a good feeling.
Yeah, like we just had like 7. We're cooking dinner. I'm like cracked one open. I'm like, it's so good. Like I don't need another beer. That was good. One's good. That's it.
Michael?
It's a good thing I'm single, because I do love me some garlic.
Garlic is
Bro.
is a fave.
Do you take the minced garlic out of the jar and just eat it like me? I do that.
Fresh.
No, but I'm only now getting out of the habit of getting a slice of pizza and be like, yo, give me some garlic knots. Give me 6 of them. I don't need it. I don't need more carbs, but yeah, let me get older, big ones.
One slice and
6
garlic knots.
We only sell them by the half dozen. Well, I guess I'm taking a half dozen.
Oh, shucks. Give it to me.
You got some oil? Yeah, pour some oil on there. Where's the parm? There we go.
Oh, yeah. Extra par.
Forget about it.
Okay, it's time to wrap this up
I
like we
can't
do.
believe this show's still going.
Right?
It was a good
Yeah.
time, I guess. Wrap it up. Add "you piece of shit" to the end of any 3 lines of dialogue from your least favorite comic book movies.
Movies?
Movies.
I picked one.
Me too.
I shall begin. You're not just anyone. One day you're going to have to make a choice. You have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be. Whoever that man is, good character or bad, it's going to change the world, you piece of shit.
Man of Steel, don't do that.
You're good. You are good.
Wow.
Vin, why don't you go next? Vin?
I'm sorry, I'm stewing. I'm not happy with your answer.
I'm sorry, but it was the least favorite, so that's where I started.
All right. I'm going to get into character for this.
Okay.
Make your own future. Make your own past. It's all right now, you piece of shit. This is obvious. This is a layup. I sound just like him.
Obvious. I don't even think I've ever heard those words put together.
I know I've heard it. I just his interpretation.
I'll give you a hint. It's one of the most forgettable movies of all time.
Good, because I forgot it.
Really?
This is a comic book movie?
No.
Well, I'll give you. You're close because one of those actors is in the movie.
Oh, is it Daredevil?
No,
Damn.
I'll tell you because it just sucks. The Justice League. It was the Flash.
Wow.
Make your own past. Make your own future.
You know, now that I hear it,
Yeah.
that was a perfect impersonation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Joe?
I want a car. Chicks dig the car. This is why Superman works alone, you piece of shit.
That was the Batman Forevers, huh?
No?
Batman and Robin. Joe, how dare you?
Oh, sorry.
Least favorite?
Damn,
Yeah.
that took out 2 of my fucking lines.
Shit. Kyle?
You're not a hero. You're just a little girl playing dress up, you piece of shit.
Miss Marvel? Captain Marvel? Whatever?
Hit Girl? Was that? Wow.
Super.
Nope. That is Halle Berry, Catwoman.
Wow.
Oh,
Good job.
So one of us would have had to have seen it. All right.
Mike?
Never leave the cave without it, you piece of shit.
oh my god. That's Batman Forever.
Yep. Now I got to scramble.
Okay, next for me is fear is a tool. When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning, you piece of shit.
Batman v Superman.
No.
No?
The Batman.
Oh, yes, the Batman, you're right.
Where he's going with this, and I'm pretty sure I know what movie the last one's going to be from.
Vin?
I'm up.
Yep.
Be careful. Be very careful with the next thing you say, you piece of shit.
That's Batman v Superman.
No, you're close.
Justice League.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Ben Affleck, aka the worst Batman of all time. Next.
Joe.
And there will be peace. There will be peace when the people of the world want to see it so badly that their governments will have no choice but to give it to them. And I wish you could all see the earth the way I see it, because when you really look at it, it's just one world, you piece of shit.
Is this also Man of Steel, you piece of shit?
Nope.
BVS?
Nope.
Wow.
The Eternals?
No.
No, it's definitely not from that.
Oh, I should have picked that movie. I hate that movie.
You're gonna have to drop it, Joe. What is it?
You all give up?
Yeah.
Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Oh my goodness.
That was so obvious.
Uh-huh. That movie's so bad. I was watching Superman 3 yesterday, and I liked Superman 3. In a weird way.
Well, it has moments.
It does.
Kyle.
That robot lady at the end still scares me a bit.
Yeah, she's weird.
You said me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They're warrior beads. They're from Indonesia. Centuries ago, you had to be the best fighter in your village to earn them. Wow. I bought them off eBay, you piece of shit.
I know that.
Black Panther 2. Blank Man.
I know that fucking line too.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't pick this movie.
Are we counting Three Ninjas as superheroes?
No.
Yeah.
We're counting Surf Ninjas as superheroes?
No. It's Elektra.
Oh yeah.
Woogie.
The only movie I've ever walked out on.
That's why I thought you were going to quote it too.
Yeah. Mike. I know you.
Freeze in hell, you piece of shit.
Well played. All right, last one here. Remember what I told you. You ever feel lost? Just look into the eyes of the people that you love. You piece of shit. Thor: Love and Thunder. See, Vin, they weren't all attacks on you.
Oh, so you admit it.
I've said it before. I think the movie's terrible.
Yeah, well, what's your favorite superhero movie?
My favorite superhero movie
Yeah,
of all time?
yeah.
The Dick Donner Superman.
Who the fuck is Dick Donner?
The guy who directed the first Superman.
Richard Donner?
Oh,
And the better cut of Superman 2.
Yeah.
Don't get all film school on us, Joe.
The Donner cut is so much better.
Vin, it's your turn for your final quote here.
before what, Bruce? Kill me? You won't kill me. I'm your best friend. Besides, who's gonna give you a reach around, you piece of shit? That was Ace acting by 4 Seconds to Mars. You guys don't know it?
That was
we
Squad.
know it.
Was that Squad?
We got Suicide Squad?
That was
Morbius?
the Leto Joker, wasn't it?
That was the Leto
Yeah,
Joker.
Justin. Yeah, Snyder Cut. Release it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
The nightmare scene.
I forgot that they shoehorned that thing into that cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tacked on 5 minutes that meant nothing to the future or the past? Yeah, that bit.
Yeah, well, they had to get that line in there. That was
Yeah.
who wrote that? Because that person should not be on strike. They should have threw a bag at that guy.
You get a new contract. Just you.
Reach around. Sweet.
Joe?
since the dawn of existence, there have always been moments when the course of history shifted. Such a turning point is upon us now. The conflict between the better and worst angels are of our very nature, whose outcomes will change our world so greatly there will be no going back. I don't know if victory is possible. I only know that great sacrifice will be required. And because the fate of many will depend on a few, we must make the last stand.
Was it X3?
That is X3. I fucking hate that movie.
Yeah, that didn't work out well for anyone, did it?
Kyle.
Okay, if you guys wouldn't mind paying close attention to the way that this quote is worded, because the wording of the dialogue in this movie is the reason why I hate it. You will never be closer than with those who you shed your blood with, you piece of shit.
Yeah, that is poor wording. That's grammatically...
The entire movie has dialogue that sounds just like that. It's not the Eternals? Nope.
Suicide Squad.
It is not Suicide Squad. What did you say? Someone said something?
300?
It is 300 Rise of an Empire.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I
I did not watch that shit. The commercial for that, the trailer reminded me of Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. And I was like, no, you're not getting this.
I saw that movie in theaters. I paid to see that movie. Oh, I should have put A Dame to Kill For on, because that movie sucked.
That movie was fucking pointless.
Oh.
Mike, you got a last one?
No matter what anyone tells you, you piece of shit, it really is the size of your gun that counts.
Dick Uppercut.
I hate your face. Alright, that's a show.
Alright. As always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/Nerdities, follow us on Twitter @Nerdities, email us at nerdities@gmail.com, and check out nerdities.com.
While you're there, forget about all that and go to nerdities.myspreadshop.com to shop all your nerd wear. Tank tops, got 'em. Ankle socks, of course. Multiple types of hats, why wouldn't we? Organic cotton tote bags, fuck yeah, save the environment. Reusable water bottles, you bet your sweet tits. It's all available on nerdities.myspreadshop.com. Also, you can go to can'tstoptheropedrop.myspreadshop.com as well to get your Disney-related shirts and wares and hoodies. Oh my. Stop being poors. We need money. So please buy stuff. And fill the giant gaping maw you have in your face with some sweet creations from Sinful Creations by Justin.com. That's my online bakery where I make everything fresh for you. So fresh, in fact, that it's made pretty much 24 hours before it arrives at your door. So it's like out the oven, boxed, and then sent. That's some fucking service now, ain't it? Yep.
That literally is service, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to us. Hit the bell to get notified when we're dropping new content. You can find us at youtube.com/nerdities. If you want to sponsor Nerdities and give us some of that money so we can do more fun stuff, have bigger budgets for these videos that we are producing and filming, email us at nerdities@gmail.com. We'll croon, we'll swoon, we will plug your product, talk about it, try it out, get people to buy it.
You've been working on that. That sounded very sensual.
Mm-hmm. Like a massage.
Let's see.
Okay, so then the opinions of the Nerdities crew are idiotic and poorly thought out. Don't worry, next week's will be far more insulting. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And why should I care? drop.